covered in blood, his ears, his whole shirt. Like, there is a trail of blood actually from where the incident occurred down the back path here.
Oh, a mother describes a shocking attack by a coyote on her 3-year-old boy in Burnaby. The attack happening in front of the family's home as Aiden played outside.
The injuries are horrific. His mother saying the coyote made its move suddenly and without warning. Good evening. That little boy is now recovering with more than 100 stitches holding his wounds together.
Conservation officers have now tracked and killed that coyote, and as CTV's David MOLKO reports, the young boy's mother believes the whole thing could have been prevented.
I ran out through the front door, heard my son scream.
Amanda Dyke retraces the steps of the most terrifying seconds of her son Aiden's life.
So this is where it all happened. He was flailing and screaming, and even when I came charging, the coyote who was on him only backed up to about here.
The sidewalk now stained with the 3-year-old's blood.
I'm not sure if or when I'll ever be able to shake that kind of image out of my head. That's your baby, that's your child.
Dyke shows us the damage the coyote did. Aiden's forehead, the back of his head.
His ears all purple back here.
Now held together by more than 100 stitches.
He looked like he was dying. I cradled him and I was telling him it's going to be okay. They're here to help you.
Well, there have been a number of sightings here in the last few weeks. Experts say while attacks are rare, coyotes becoming overly familiar with people, well, that's not.
Most of instances like this where coyotes do start to show aggression towards people can be traced back to someone deliberately feeding them.
There are apparently 3 aggressive type coyotes in this neighborhood specifically.
Last week, Dyke snapped this photo of one out front. Conservation officers tracking and killing one coyote late Tuesday. The family now waiting on DNA tests to be 100% sure.
Even if they catch the one that did this, there's others like it, and who knows if they will come.
Which is why this mother is pleading with her neighbors to respect what's wild so that they, in turn, respect us.
It was the most horrific thing I could ever imagine.
David MOLKO, CTV News, Burnaby.